Hey guys, Mark from Crankworks Bicycles again. Today, we're going to talk about carbon fiber versus aluminum and some things you should consider when looking at getting a bike, whether it be carbon or aluminum. So carbon is different than aluminum in the fact that it is a cloth that is layered and held together with an epoxy. Aluminum or metal bikes, you can have steel, you can have aluminum. Typically, they're going to be some sort of pipe that might be formed by a machine. Where carbon fiber, like I said, is a cloth that is put in molds and layered in different patterns to give different ride characteristics. So there are some benefits to carbon versus aluminum. One of the benefit is carbon fiber is typically lighter. So you are going to produce lighter frames by having a carbon fiber frame. Aluminum is less expensive to make that frame, so there's less work involved in making that frame. So the cost of aluminum tends to be less expensive than carbon fiber. Looking at equivalent bikes and equivalent builds, you're about $1,000 or a little more for carbon than you are in aluminum. One of the things that you benefit with carbon fiber is you have more advanced frame shapes. So molding aluminum to aerodynamic shapes gets expensive. They use hydroforming and different processes trying to make aluminum tubes more aerodynamic, whereas carbon fiber, with it being a mold, and most of those molds are hand laid up, most of the frames are hand laid up, they can make molds lots of different shapes. So it's much easier to make fancier looking, more aerodynamic bikes with having the carbon fiber. One of the best benefits to carbon fiber is actually the ride quality. So carbon is a composite. Wood is actually a composite as well. So with wood, you have fibers held together with sap or a resin. With carbon, you have cloth held together by epoxies with a resin. Okay. And then, aluminum is basically a metal pipe. If you have a wooden dowel and you have a metal pipe and you hit both of those on the counter, you're going to have vibration that comes back with the aluminum. Aluminum vibrates. With carbon, it's going to act like wood. You're going to get a thump, but then it is smooth afterwards. It does not vibrate. So over a long ride, all those micro vibrations, all of that adds up to fatigue. So at the end of the day, when you get off of a carbon fiber bike, you are going to be fresher. You're going to be able to ride longer and sustain those positions better by not having those vibrations come back to you. So carbon fiber is a pretty awesome material, Specialized, Giant. They both have lifetime frame warranties. So no concerns of, carbon being lighter. If you're a big guy, I'm a big guy, I ride carbon fiber and the ride is amazing. So come in, check out some carbon fiber and aluminum bikes and take them for a ride and see what we're talking about. Thanks, guys.